Is your team giving up because they feel invisible? Well, it's very much possible that you're losing your best people without even realizing it. So let's put an end to that. Let's pump up your team's morale. Let's compliment loud and proud. Hey there, my name is Isai Rodriguez, and first and foremost, I'm your friend. And this is where we build your leadership skills and your home business profits, one actionable tip at a time. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's jump right into it. Today we're diving into a topic that's not just important, it's critically or absolutely game-changing, if you ask me. If you're in the direct selling and network marketing world, or you're running a home business, this one's for you for sure. We're talking about boosting team morale and getting your people to feel like absolute rock stars. And the magic trick that we're going to explore today is complimenting loud and proud, just like the title of this episode implies, right? Now, let's be real. Everyone loves a good compliment, right? I know I do. I love it when people compliment me, right? But what if I told you that the way that you deliver that compliment can make it 10 times more powerful? Yeah, seriously. I want you to think about this. Imagine you're in a room full of people, right? And your leader gives you a private compliment. He comes over, hey, and kind of whispers in your ears in this room, right? You know, hey, you did a great job, whatever. Feels nice, doesn't it? To have your leader acknowledge you face to face, right? But now imagine that same leader stands up in front of the whole team in that meeting, in that wherever you got, your group has congregated, right? He stands up and he says, hey, everyone, I want your attention. I want you guys to give it a round of applause to Isai over here. He is smashing those goals left and right. He's, this and that. Suddenly, that compliment feels a whole lot bigger, right? A lot better. Like, you just feel like, wow. You're you have the spotlight, like you're on a pedestal almost, right? It's like you've just been handed a trophy, excuse me, in front of a cheering crowd, right? Well, here's why public compliments are a big deal in our world, right? First off, public compliments amplify positivity. See, a compliment in private is like a warm hug, right? It's great, it's enjoyable, right? But a compliment in public, ooh, that's like a big bear hug that everyone sees, right? It amplifies the good vibes and it spreads positivity across the whole team, right? Secondly, public compliments build trust and loyalty, right? When you praise someone publicly, it shows that you value their work and their effort to everyone, right? It builds trust and it makes people feel loyal to you and your business and to your to your team for being on your team, right? The third thing is that public compliments motivate others to take action. It kind of goes hand in hand with that second bullet point. Seriously, when others see someone getting praise from you, it lights a fire under them, right? They think like, hey, I want some of that recognition too, right? And what that ends up like that thought, that train of thought, that desire within them, again, lights that fire in them, and they end up working harder to get that recognition, right? So let me tell you a story about a guy named Mike Abrashoff. This guy was the commander of a $1 billion warship with a crew of 310 people, right? He was a master at what's called grassroots leadership, right? And one of his secret weapons was, public compliments. Now, Mike made it a point to hand out medals and to give public speeches, right? He wanted to recognize his crew's hard work, right? He didn't just wait for the top performers to perform and hit milestones and stuff like that. He made sure that everyone who gave their best got recognized, right? And guess what happened? Because of his stance, because of his attitude that he took with recognition or public recognition, the retention rates of his crews shot up through the roof. They went from 28% to 100%. That's the power right there of public praise, my friends. So how can you bring this same magic into your business? Because this is all good and whatnot. Like, it's good stuff, but if you can't apply it, then what good is it, right? So first, you want to spot the good stuff. That's the first thing you need to do. Keep an eye out for the things that your team members are doing well, right? Did someone close a big sale maybe? Did they help a teammate? Take note of this. Notice these little details, like things that are happening in your team with your, you know what I mean? Make a mental note or a physical note if you want, literally jot down who did what, when, where, like small details so that you can remember it, right? And then go public with your praise. When you see something worth praising, don't just send a private message. Like, yeah, I mean, let them know that, hey, I saw that awesome thing that you did, Rockstar, and I'm proud of you. You're awesome. Like, definitely give them that praise in private, like definitely tell them in private. But then once you've done that in private, turn around and say it out loud. Say it loud and proud in your team meetings, in your group chats, if you have that in your, on social media, and your, to your email followers, if if you have a following like that, wherever it is, just let everyone know and be specific and sincere, because vague, good jobs like that, it doesn't cut it these days, right? That's pretty cliche. It's not working these days. That's being lazy, in my opinion, right? You have to be specific about what they did and why it matters, right? And make sure that it's sincere, right? You have to, people can tell when you're faking it. Think from a position of gratitude, right? When you tell them how proud you are of them and what they did. Look for moments or create moments where you can publicly praise them, right? To the team, right? Maybe it's a weekly shout out session in your team meeting, or a special recognition post on your group page, right? Listen, the more that you do it, the more you'll see your team's morale go through the roof. Trust me. So here's your mission for today. I want you to notice someone on your team today and compliment them in front of others, right? Find something great that someone on your team has done, and just shout it out, right? I'm telling you, watch how it not only makes their day, but it's going to lift your entire team. It's going to lift up the morale. And when you have a team with all this energy going, and the morale is high, you're gonna raise a team of warriors, a team of hungry assassins, right? So there you have it, my friends. That's my tip for today. Remember, a little praise can go a long way. So keep complimenting loud and proud, and I'll see you in the winner's circle. All right, if you found this episode helpful, if you found it inspiring, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And if you have any questions, any topics that you'd like to talk about, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to follow the link in the description for access to my free masterclass training, where I'll be showing you firsthand how to put all these tips that we talk about, how you can put them into action for yourself starting today. Until the next time, I want you to stay legendary, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Take care now. Bye.